Hi, friends. Oh my gosh, this is 3 years question. So I'm gonna answer all of those questions today. So come chat with me if you have any questions that you want me to address on how to retire in 3 years. How does mini retirement work? You can definitely post it below. Send me a comment. Let me know what you want me to address. But I hope you guys are having a great day. It's sunny and beautiful in Michigan. That's where I live. And let me know down below too where you guys live. I definitely want to know where all of my TikTok friends are from. Okay, so I guess I'll get started. You guys can always, I believe, watch the live later on TikTok anyways. Okay, one of the first questions, or one of the most popular question that I'm getting is, if I, retire, do my mini retirement, leave my job and go travel the world for a year, what do I do after that year? Do I go back to the same employee? Do I get a different job? What do I do? So this question, I have to know what's your industry. I have to know what's your job, what's your background. So, for example, if you work in a tech startup, so my husband, he works in a tech startup. So think, those businesses like Tesla and things like that. Tesla, Amazon, all of those crazy fast-paced companies, you actually get really burnt out, and the turnover rate is really, really high. Most employees only last 3 to 4 years. And so if you work in a startup world, like mini retirement is perfect for you, because guess what? Employees like Tesla, they actually want you to quit after 3, 4 years because you're not fresh blood anymore. You don't have your youth and you're not freshly out of school, right? So they want you to be gone so they can hire the new grads that have all the knowledge, all the skills, all the knowledge. So that's one example. If you're like me and you work in healthcare, so if you're a nurse, honestly, it's not a big deal because there's always a shortage of good nurses. And so you can leave your job, go travel for a year, come back, and I bet you're going to get that same job back because you have experience, you know how to work the system, you know how to document and chart. So if you're a nurse, it's fine. So for me, I'm a pharmacist. And, a few years ago, I would be in the same situation as a nurse. But with a pharmacist right now, the job market is really hard. So it might be a little tricky to find a job. But if you guys work in, let's say you're an engineer or you work in tech, anything to do with the computer, mini retirements are much easier for you guys because you can honestly work remotely. So I have a friend, and I actually met him in Costa Rica. He literally travels, I'm not joking, like 11 months out of the year. He just picks a country, he goes and he stays there for a month or two, and he just works remotely. So I met him in Costa Rica, and he was just working remotely, and every evening we would hang out. And so that's what he does. And if you work in a virtual world like that, you can do that as well. And then for other jobs, I like I said, I don't know what kind of jobs you guys do, but comment below. Let me know if you want to tell me about your specific work, and I can brainstorm with you and see how you can retire in 3 years, or come back to your same employer, or what you can do. But certain jobs, it's really easy to get. Like, you leave it, you'll get another one, because there's so many. Like, for example, if you're a server, a bartender, there isn't enough servers and bartenders right now working. People are begging people to work. So if you're in that boat, you can easily save up and go travel for a year, come back and get a job. So with my unique situation, I am a pharmacist, but last Friday, I actually quit my job. I quit my corporate job. I literally walked away from a 6-figure salary. And you guys, I have my doctorate degree, so I went to school for 8 years to get this doctorate degree, to get this job. But I walked away because I want to travel. I want to have my mini retirement. Okay, someone wants to go live with me. Let's see how this works.
Hey,
Hello.
hey,
Hi, what's your name?
called Champ.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
PogChamp.
Okay, nice to meet you. Do you have a question or what's your thought on mini retirement?
On what?
On the mini retirement, like where you work for 3 years and then you retire for 1 year and travel the world. What's your thought or opinion on that?
I think it's good.
Oh, I think she left. She was such a cutie. But if you guys want to join my live, send me a request. I'll add you. So what was I saying? Oh, so my situation, right? So I have my job as a pharmacist, and the reason why I quit is because I want to have the freedom to travel whenever I want, to do whatever I want. I most startup jobs, you only get 2 weeks of vacation a year. What the hell is 2 weeks? Like, that's bullshit. So you're telling me out of all the weeks in a year, you want me to have 2 weeks to myself and dedicate the rest to making you rich or working for whatever company? Like, hell no. So I wasn't about that life. And, you got to request days off. You got to coordinate with your coworkers like that. I'm not about that life. So I quit. And if I decided to be a pharmacist, I could have worked for 3 years, quit, go travel, and get another job. But I was like, nope, I'd rather be a full-time entrepreneur so I can travel whenever I want. And so that's what I'm doing right now, you guys. My Instagram is linked. If you go there, you'll see my business. So I started an e-commerce business and I'm doing that. I'm also a licensed real estate agent. Got my license 2 years ago, so I can make money helping people buy or sell a house. And also I do real estate investing. So that's another source of income. And so being financially free, wanting to retire earlier, wanting to do my mini retirement, it does involve making money and saving money. So the second most asked question that I got is, how do you save enough money to go travel for a whole year? And you guys, let me tell you, the rest of the world is not as expensive as America. Like, I'm from America. I think a lot of you guys are too. If you're not, let me know where you're from. But for example, Bali is dirt cheap and it's in Asia, or Thailand. You can eat for $1 a day. And I'm talking about good food, not crap. You can stay at a hotel, like a nice hotel, for $10 a day. So, for example, if I want to go to Bali and I want to stay there for a whole year, I would just calculate, okay, if it's $10 a day to live, and if I'm staying there for a whole year, I'd probably rent a house and not stay in a hotel, right? And so I don't know what the exact numbers are, but I'm imagining to rent a house, it's probably only like $200 in Bali a month. Multiply that by 12. That's $2,400 you need for your rent. How much do you need for your food? How much do you need for transportation? And then healthcare. So the third most asked question is, what do I do about healthcare, insurance, blah, blah, blah. Healthcare in other parts of the world is, again, dirt cheap. America is freaking nuts. Like, everything costs so much money. Medication costs a lot. Everything costs a lot. But in other parts of the world, so for example, my husband is from India and I'm from Bangladesh. In India, healthcare, seeing a dentist, it's so cheap. So did you know in America, if you wanted to get a root canal for your tooth, it can easily cost $2,000 to $3,000. So a lot of my friends, a lot of people I know that are from India or Bangladesh, if their dental insurance doesn't cover for that root canal, guess what? They book a trip to India and that plane ticket might cost them $1,000. They go there, go on a whole ass vacation, pay and get their root canal done in India, and still it's costing them less than it is to go to your dentist that's 2 miles away. And so health care, health insurance, all of that, depending on where you're going in the world, it can be really affordable. So don't be afraid of healthcare because you can definitely make it work. I think those were the top questions. And then other people, I was looking through the comments, they were saying, well, you make 6 figures, blah, blah, blah. You have a doctorate degree. Of course, it's easy for you to travel. But you guys, I wasn't born with money. I didn't make six figures all my life. And right now, I'm not making six figures. So I grew up poor, like literally poor. If you guys are familiar with Michigan, Detroit, so I grew up in Detroit. I went to a Detroit public school, and Detroit public schools are one of the worst public schools in the country because the city doesn't have a lot of money. But anyways, I grew up poor. My family had no money, no generational wealth, none of that. But guess what? I had a dream and I knew what kind of life I wanted. I wanted to be financially wealthy. I want to be a millionaire. I want to travel. I want to give my kids all the things I didn't have. And so I busted my ass to provide that life for me. So I, finished high school, got a scholarship, went to college, got my bachelor's degree. Right after, went to pharmacy school to get my doctorate degree. Like, I busted my ass to make six figures. It's not like I all of a sudden six figures landed on my lap. No, I worked 8 years of college to get it. So my point is, don't say, oh, you have six figures, it's easy for you to say you can travel. Well, yeah, I worked for it, but I just quit that six-figure job. I just left my pharmacy job last week. So right now, my income that I have, it's from my e-commerce business. I sell products online, and it's, oh my God, these products are amazing. You guys need to go check it out. I have one of the products here. But anyways, go check out my website if you guys need any help with anxiety, if you're stressed, if you need help getting better night's sleep, if you have pain. Go, and I have really yummy products too. I have like gummies, a pain relief rub. But anyways, so my company right now, I have the e-commerce company, so I'm selling products online. But I designed my company, and I'm designing my life around what I want, right? So I want that financial freedom, and I want the freedom to travel. So I don't want to open up a brick and mortar, like a store, to sell my products, because then I'm tied down to that store. I have to be there all day, every day to help people. But no, I don't want to do that. I want to be traveling the world. So I'm doing things that I can do from my laptop. The second thing that I have that's bringing in money, I'm really into real estate investing. So I have my real estate license. So if you're in Michigan, by the way, or on Metro Detroit, and you want to invest, you want to buy a house, you want to sell a house, let me know. I can help you. But so yeah, I invest in real estate, and I have a few rental properties. So that is bringing me some money right now. So yeah, I'm not making 100,000, but I'm making some money. So okay, someone just said, have you ever used Safety Wing insurance traveling? It's worth the premium, or just paying while traveling. So yeah, I know about insurances that you can buy while you're traveling. I don't know how much you pay for it, but I would say definitely get it. Those are worth it. So I had a friend who was traveling, and he was hiking, and he scraped his leg. Something happened, and he got cellulitis, which is like an infection in his skin, and then he became septic, which means then infection spread to his blood, and so he was in the hospital for several weeks overseas. So I can only imagine how much his hospital bill was, but I promise you it was not as much as America. But yeah, you can definitely talk to a travel agency and figure out what kind of travel insurances there are. So if you're wanting to do a mini retirement where you're traveling for the whole year, I don't know how much that would cost. Honestly, you're going to have to look into it. But even if you have to pay things out of pocket, God forbid, if you get into a car crash or something like that, definitely not going to be as much as America if you're in a lot of parts in Asia. Another thing you can do is if you work for a company where you can travel. So for example, I have friends that work in startup companies or in the auto field, and they have factories where they assemble and make the cars in other parts of the world, like Asia. So like China or Europe, see if you can travel with your company. That way, if you're still with your company and you're traveling somewhere to work there for a year or two to launch a vehicle or whatever it is, they will pay for your housing, your health insurance. That's another option. Okay, so let me know if you guys have any questions. Just leave me a comment, or if you want to join my live, I'll add you to this live. Like, send me a request. I'm trying to think what were the other questions that came up. There were so many questions you guys were asking. A lot of questions. Oh, okay, something else I want to address. So someone else, well, not a lot of people, but a few people said, oh, I only make $20 an hour. How can I possibly save enough money to go travel for a whole year? Well, guess what, you guys? If you're making $20 an hour right now, that doesn't mean that's all you're going to make for the rest of your life. And that doesn't mean you can't make more. So there's two options. If you guys are making $20 an hour and you want to do a mini retirement, go travel for 1 year. You can go and make more money. Get a side hustle. Like, seriously, get another job. Try to make more. So, for example, with my company, my website is Dr. Peace Lily. So it's DrPeacelily. I'm actually hiring right now. All of my positions, jobs, they're all virtual. So anyone can do it around the country. So if you guys want to make more money, you can DM me, reach out to me, and let's see if I can give you a job. Now you are going to make extra income, money to save towards financial freedom, towards traveling, towards retiring. So go out and see if you can get another job. If you have to do Uber Eats just 1 day a week, every week, that will be extra money you're bringing in, or DoorDash, whatever it is. The second thing you can do is see if there's any growth in your current company. Have a conversation with your manager. See if you can get promoted, if there's any other opportunity for you to make money within the company. And if there isn't, then try to get another job. You guys, right now, with unemployment, a lot of people, they don't want to work. People literally cannot fill spots. There are opportunities for you guys to get a bonus, like a sign-on bonus. You can negotiate. And, I'm a female, and you'll be surprised that females, majority of the time, they do not negotiate. So if you're trying to go out there and get a new job, and they say, okay, this position is $20 an hour, negotiate. Say, no, I want $25 an hour. Like, seriously, negotiate. Tell them your worth. Tell them what you bring to the table. Tell them what skill sets you have, and negotiate and get more money. And another way to do this is leverage yourself. So go apply for 2 different jobs. And if one job is paying a little bit more than the other, then use that job against the other job. So say your first job, A, is paying you $20 an hour, and B offered to pay you $22 an hour. So go back to A and say, hey, so-and-so is paying me more. So you guys would have to pay me more if you want me to consider your job. And you can kind of tell them a ballpark, like, yeah, they're paying me several dollars more. So it's $2 more, but you can say several dollars more. And see if you can then leverage yourself and get company A to pay you more, like $25 an hour. So, these are some of the ways that you guys can make more money. Like, if you're making $20 an hour, don't think you're stuck at making $20 an hour. You can make more. This is America. And even if you don't live in America, opportunity exists all over the world. The second option is for you guys to save more. Like, seriously, save more and decrease your spending. And in order to do that, you need to really figure out, where is your money going? Like, where are you spending your money? If you're making $20 an hour, great. Like, that's a decent amount. It's not minimum wage. So where are you spending your money? see if you can get a roommate to help out with your rent or mortgage. So there are endless possibilities, and I believe that if you want something bad enough, you're going to make it happen. Like, whatever I want, I always make it happen because I'm a go-getter. I'm ambitious. I go after my goals and my dreams. So if you want to travel and if you want it bad, I promise you, you're going to make it work. So yeah, I think that's all I had to say today. I'm so excited to finally be able to do lives now that I have more than 1,000 followers. But today, oh my gosh, I'm growing like crazy. You guys are loving my last video. So that's exciting. I'm going to try to do these lives every day. So message me, or not message me, comment on my last video and tell me what topics you want me to go over in my lives, what you want me to share, how I can help you, what knowledge I can give you guys. Let me know, and I will be more than happy to do that. Also, if you want a job with my company, which is virtual, send me a message on Instagram. Let me see what I can do for you. But yeah, okay, someone just sent a heart. Hello, Tiffany. Nice to meet you virtually. But yeah, I will try to do a live every day. And then connect with me, you guys. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, but I'm really, really active on Instagram. I have my personal account and my business account. So my personal account here, let me see if I can can I chat here and write something? No, I don't know how to do that. Still new with this platform. Oh, comment. Okay, so my personal Instagram is just my name, Najifa7. And then if you guys want to follow me on my business one, it's dr.peacelily. I love making friends, so don't be shy. Add me, say hello. I would love to get to know you guys now that I'm on my journey towards financial freedom and I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I want you guys to learn from me and see what I'm doing so you can do it too, because I want everyone to be able to travel, to be able to have fun. Like, if you want to buy something, you shouldn't be worried like, oh man, do I have enough money? If you want to go on vacation, I don't want you guys to worry and say, oh, can I afford that? Like, I want to help you guys out. I want to be your big sister, basically. So let me know how I can help you. Growing up, I had to learn everything myself. I was the eldest child. I grew up poor. My family, none of them went to college. I was first generation. College student. I'm an immigrant. I wasn't born in America, but look at the life I created for myself. I'm 28 years old, but I have 4 units, so 4 houses that I own. All of my houses, I'm making money. I rented them out. I was able to buy my house, this house that I live in a great neighborhood. How old was I when I bought this house? I think I was 24. So my husband and I, we bought it when I was 24. He was 26. Because he's 2 years older than me. And then last year we were able to buy a camper. We go camping all the time. We travel all the time. We just created this life for ourselves that we love. And I want you guys to have it too. Don't think you have to be miserable at your work. Don't think you have to live this life where you can't give yourself what you want. You can have it too. You definitely have to work hard for it. And if you're lazy and you're over here trying to have this spectacular life, I don't think it's going to work out, buddy. That doesn't work out. You have to work hard, and then you will get everything you want. That's just how it works. And that's my mindset. Like, I'm going to bust my ass, but then I'm going to give myself everything that I want. So my personal goal is for the next 3 years, I'm going to bust my ass, you guys. I'm going to work so hard to grow my company. And if you guys can help me out, please help me out. Check out my business. If someone you know can benefit from my products, share it to them. If you can benefit from it, please place an order. Like, support me, support other small businesses in your life, support, just other friends, because we're all on this journey together. But yeah, so I'm going to bust my ass to grow my company, and I'm going to bust my ass to buy more real estate, real estate properties for me to fix a little bit, put renters in there, and then cash flow, like make money every month. And then the goal is in, 15 years or 30 years, however long my mortgage is, it'll be paid off. So I'm going to do that really, really hard for the next 3 years. After that, guess what? I'm going to retire. I'm going to go on my mini retirement where I'm probably not going to put a lot of hours into my online business. Like, at that point, the hope is in 3 years, my company will be $1 million company or a multi-million-dollar company where I will hire people and they will run my company while I travel. And I'm not going to put a lot of time into it because I want to travel and I want to enjoy myself after working so hard. And then my rental properties, I'll just hire a property manager, and the property manager will manage my properties and just send me the paychecks every month, so I don't have to worry about that. So that is the goal. That's what motivates me, gets me through all day, every day. I wake up super early. I'm working. I'm busting my ass, and I'm doing it because I have this goal in mind. Someone, Gabby XE, she just said, or he, very inspirational. Thank you so much. And I want you guys to get inspired by me. Like, seriously, I want to help all of you guys. I want you guys to live your best life because you only have one life. I'm not guaranteed tomorrow. You're not guaranteed tomorrow. A lot of people, they say, hey, I'm going to work my ass off. When I'm older, I'll travel. Well, you're not guaranteed. Like, God forbid, what if you get cancer? God forbid, car accidents. They happen all day, every day. People die. God forbid. Like, in Miami, oh my gosh, it was devastating. This apartment building literally collapsed. It was this gigantic apartment building. And over 100 people, they can't find their body. They're probably dead. Like, that's just heart-wrenching. So you're not guaranteed tomorrow. Don't say, yeah, I'm going to travel or fulfill my dreams later on. Like, you're not guaranteed later on. So Gabby XE, I see that you're saying I would love to do this. You can definitely do it. What do you do? Let me know in the comment, what kind of job do you have? Where are you in this phase in your life? How old are you? I would love to learn more and maybe help brainstorm what you can do to get to what I'm doing. But guys, it's hard work, but it will be worth it if you have an end goal like I have. I'm going to work my ass off for 3 years and then travel, have so much fun. It's so worth it. So, like, for example, today I woke up early. I got some work done. I love working out in the morning. I then had a meeting with this consulting company that is going to help me with my business. Like, they're going to check, my website. How is my SEO? How's my website speed? Like, how is my marketing? They're going to look at my email marketing, like all of that. So I'm working with someone. So I did that. After my meeting, I rushed to another city and I met up with this contractor. So because I have my real estate license, I do real estate investing, I'm really trying to find a good contractor, someone that can help me flip a house, fix it, so I can buy it really, cheap, put in a few thousand, fix it, and then sell it for way more. So I rushed to this house where this contractor was working, and I wanted to check out his work, like check out what kind of job is he doing, meet his crew. So I went and I did that. I rushed home. I had to do some work after I had a really late lunch, and now I'm like, I have to get on live. Like, I need to talk to my TikTok friends. So now I'm here. So I'm going to get off of this live, go back to work, and then I do have to make it to my dealership to get an oil change and an alignment for my car, because I've been driving around a lot, so I need to take care of my car. So I'm going to do that. So it's a busy day for me, but okay, so Gabby XE, okay, you're 25. Oh my God, you're young. You're just like me. I'm 28. So you can definitely do it. I promise you, you can have this life. You can do it, especially because you're much younger than me. So you have a head start. So learn from me. Follow me on my Instagram. See what I'm doing. Get inspired. Get motivated. If you need help, reach out to me. I would love to help you guys. Okay, well, I think I talked enough for this live. My mouth hurts now. But I will definitely talk to you guys tomorrow. I think you can watch my live later. So even if you joined late, there's somehow to find my live. You can find the live on my TikTok. I think it sticks around for 90 days. So watch the whole thing. Get inspired. Comment on my latest video. Let me know what you want me to talk about in my next live. Until then, bye friends. I will talk to you guys later.